Hi, I am the adorable red panda, and you're going to see a presentation that made the team of Marcela, Gerardo, Adalia, Barbara, and Arturo to know more about me and help me to live for a long time. I live in Asia, and I love to eat bamboo, fruits, and nuts, but I am worried because I am threatened by the deforestation and agriculture. But you can help me if you preserve my natural habitat, and also I will give you more facts. If you cut down trees, I won't have a place to live. If you keep killing me, I will disappear from the planet. If you reforest my habitat, I may continue living. If you cut trees, you can take away my food. If you aren't careful, you can kill me. If you aren't careful, I might disappear. If you pollute my habitat, I will die. If you support WWF campaign, I will live better. If you take care of my habitat, in the future, your children might know me. If you start with a small action, you will get great effects. If you take care of me, you will save me from the extinction. If you take care from the environment, you will help me a lot. If you support association, I will live better. If you make posters, people will know how to help me. I will live better when you take care from the environment. So, thanks. And don't forget to help me.
What is air pollution?
It means air pollution to the presence in the air of substance or energy forms involving risk, damage, or serious nuisance to people.
What causes water pollution?
Industries and factories use a lot of chemicals to do their products, so they throw the chemical. So when these chemicals are useless, they throw them to the water, and these chemicals pollute the water.
Is pollution water a risk for all the species and not only for humans?
Of course, because animals that live around the lakes and rivers that are polluted drink it, get sick, and die.
Who are affected by pollution?
The elderly, children, pregnant women, and patients with respiratory problems.
How many people might die from pollution?
About 2 million people could die each year from chemicals attributable to pollution.
How could we improve this situation?
Making the man to change his attitude toward the environment is a critical. If it is able to do something, we can modify or destroy as we like.
We know that acid rain is caused by pollution, but how is this caused?
Acid rain is caused because each year the world will throw 100 million metric tons of sulfur dioxide.
What are the effects of acid rain?
More acid in rivers and lakes. Sulfate acid reduces methane containing wetlands. This phenomenon enhances the greenhouse effect, causing global warming and climate change. Soils are affected. Ammonia is the most potent acidifier that exists. This is found in the feces of the animals from the farms.
What is the greenhouse effect?
Uh, this is a phenomenon whereby gases in the atmosphere retain heat from the Earth. This heat comes from the natural solar radiation, but when it bounces on the Earth's surface, is trapped by gas barrier. Earth be staving these gases between soil and atmosphere, unable to be released into the space. The effect produced on a global scale is very similar to a greenhouse. The greenhouse effect is the main cause of the global warming.
What is smoke?
It's a form of contamination originating from the
Family far away from the doves. The dodo was a Columbiform bird of the size of swan, with a huge head and robust beak. Their wings were very short and unfit to rise the flight. The specimens of this bird were divided into two species, the common dodo, who live in Mauritius, and the white dodo that nests on the nearby island of Reunion. The first species became extinct between 1665 and 1670, and the last of white dodo died in 1770.
1961. According to some authors, the disappearance of this wonderful bird came at the hands of hunters who rained down thousands without control to seize their precious feathers. It also contributed to the introduction extinction in these Indian Ocean islands of other birds competing with them.
In October 2005, an area of the Myers Sounds, the most important site of dodo remains, was excavated by an international team of research. Many remains were found, including bones from birds of different age, and most of the skeleton of a single individual. Before that, he had very few remains of dodos, and most of what had bones were isolated, without the entire skeleton of a single dodo skeleton still existing, most from bones from different sources.
A dodo egg is exposed at the Museum of East London in South Africa. One of the remains that have been preserved more intact, and the only ones who have preserved some soft tissue are set out in the Oxford University Museum of Natural History, involving the head and feet of the same individual. The remains as of the last known.
One day I was walking when I saw a man who was burning garbage in the street. The fumes were very big, so I got worried. I didn't know how to do. I didn't want to get to a trouble. I came back to home and I told to my parents what happened to me. First, they explained me some facts about the pollution and their damages. They told me the fumes can make people get ill, can make plants die, and also it's bad for the animals. Then they told me that I can denounce him to the authorities, so I did it. And the bad men went to the hill. Finally, the entire neighborhood talked about the situation and we organized us to take care from the environment.